Ooh, we gotta run around here. What is up, everybody? We need to turn on the radio here. We need a good station, though. Killer Rock. Alright, so either way, obviously this is CMS 18, and we are back in business here. ZFG Garage is back, but as you can see, we definitely have, we got our work cut out for ourselves in this absolutely nice looking Super right here. Motor's not too bad. It's a inline 6, but I think that might be the Bentley V6. I'm not sure. It's something. We look over here at the, what's up, Husky? Look over here at the 240SX. We could see that it's got a little 4-banger in it. This is a junkyard car that we decided to go and get. This one we paid probably a little bit too much at auction for. And then this is an 05 Mustang GT, I believe. Yes, 2005 Mustang GT, which we are going to start probably work on the 18. Yeah, on the GT rather, my bad. So we'll start by doing the moving to lifter A. And we're also going to go get that damn welder. Move this welder to A. Does the Mustang even have a battery in it? Negative. No battery. Oh yeah, it does. I'll be a son of a bitch. I'm going to take that before we do any welding or anything like that. We'll go over here, and I know I'll forget about it, but we're going to put this battery on the charger. And we're going to try and fix this rust. Yeah. Hey, check it out. We actually see the color of the car now. Wow. Oh, we see it's got a fucked up door. Alright, so I'll take the door off. It got everything in the back. Ooh. Nothing on that side. It's missing that door. Missing windows. Missing the windshield. Apparently it doesn't have a front fender. Ow, ow, ow. We're hitting ourselves. Take the headlights out. So the body now is pretty legit. Let's look in the inventory and see what that... Holy crap. Well, that would have been nice to know a million years ago. Yeah, let's get a body. So let's check and make sure we can get a 2005 Mustang front door. Let's go to the body spot. See if we have, let's just type in Mustang and see what happens. 2005 Mustang. Oh damn, we got all kinds of stuff here. Nice. So buy those. See, I hate that bumper. Even though that is the GT bumper because it has the fog lights. Let's get this one here. It's a Shelby bumper. We need the front left door. We'll get the window. What the hell is this? Looks like it's almost a body kit. We'll get that. Oh, wow, there's Celine parts in it too. We need a right door. What the hell is this? Front window. Oh shit, they got a Shelby hood. Hell yeah. And they got a Shelby rear. Alright, so we got those. Let's see what they got here. Oh nice, I didn't even notice that. Let's see what we're missing out of here. I know it doesn't have a rear bumper on it. So we got the Shelby bumper. We're gonna need a trunk. Okay, so the 05 trunk. We're probably gonna need the taillights as well. Work on the back of the car here. New trunk. New taillights. Actually an emblem. Right rear fender, okay. So let's look and see what they have right rear fender. Oh, okay. The Shelby logo. Oh shit, look at that. Front right fender now. What do they have for a front right fender? We'll go with that. Since it's the Shelby wing. Oh, nice. Spoiler. Oh, I didn't put a rear window on it. In. Okay, so everything's looking good now. It's looking like a Shelby. And of course we need the window A's. Dipshit. Window A. Window A. Rear window. I kind of like those MMD. Yes, I am using mods. These are actually all modded cars right now. Let me use these MMDs, and then, what the hell, let's go with the Shelby headlights. This just fits the rest of the car. So we got our rear window, we're gonna put that in. Oh, that's gotta come out. Get out of here, dirty window. And put in our brand new MMD modern muscle car designs, which, oh holy crap, check it out, they're blackouts. That's cool. Our MMD mirror and our window, windshield, our Shelby hood, our Shelby headlight, and our Shelby front bumper. Oh snap. That's actually starting to look kind of mean. Let's get the other headlight in. So we got our Shelby headlights. Dude, I'm liking this car. Get our right side door on, our other modern muscle design mirror. Can we reach it from here? Oh, yep, we got it. Our blackout panel on the side. Wow. So we haven't even, whoa, what the hell, I just like jumped in the air, satanically. So we can see that we definitely have to pull the motor out, but we're gonna move our welder to, well, Super's probably not gonna need it, but we're gonna lift this sucker up, get the drive line disassembled, and more importantly, I wanna get these ugly tires off. Oh my god, everything is just horrible on this car. Ouch. So we're going to take off these poo rims. And we're going to put some... We're going to work on the body aesthetics first before we go in and... we want to get this car looking sick before we do the motor work to it and all the suspension and drivetrain. And we need wheels in order to do that, but we also have to, oh, you know what we're gonna do? Inventory. So it's Ford right body, doesn't matter about that. So it had 18s on it. Shit, I didn't put the skirts on. Damn it. I bought them and I didn't put them on. Did that take it off of both sides? Yes, it did. Shite. So we should still be in the body spot. Where the hell are they? That's for the other Mustangs. Where the hell are they? Little running pieces. We had, I think, the bees. Yeah, here we go. So now we've got an entire Shelby kit on here. We're gonna have to lift this thing up as I get stuck on inanimate objects here. I'm gonna climb up under this car, yank the guts out, put the wheels back on. Roll it over to the paint shop. I know we gotta get up here. Since the car is pretty much wrecked. We've done the body and frame straightening. There's no starter in this car, which doesn't matter anyways because it's underside accessible. Alright, so we got that out. Get this out of the way. Motor's kind of overlapping the steering, but I'm alright with that for now. Let's drop it back down for the time being. And we'll use the engine crane. So we got the motor out. And we're going to add our motor to it. So you can see here is our junky motor. See the struts are bad. Our ABS module's shot too. We're going to do our damnedest to try and repair everything that we can, but everything in here is kind of looking like it's wrecked. We'll spin it around. We can take our air filter cover off, air filter base. Alright, so we've got some things engine wise here. They're all pretty much shot, so I'm just going to sell all this. What we need to do is we need to get some wheels and tires put back on this car momentarily. So let's go to the rim shop. No, not the tuning shop yet. Let's look for some rather Shelby-ish looking rims. I know there's a particular rim in here that I absolutely love putting on the Mustang. It's this rim right here. I think those are the killer in a 20. Let's put a... No, we're not going to put any offset on them. No offset, but for tires we're going to do... Thinking maybe just regular race tires in 20s. 4 tires with a 275 30 profile. What's up, Evan? So we're going to use this to install parts. We're going to put these rims on the Mustang and then take it to the paint shop. I love Lipton peach tea. Except for the damn caps. Pain in the ass to put them back on. Alright, so open a new one. Take that and we're going to install another set, and while we're doing that, we're going to set those on, get them balanced. And take those, and we're going to take these, do that, take those off. Vulcanizer, nice. So we're going to do this all in kind of a record time almost. Pretty sure that was all 4 rims. Take, balance the ones that aren't done. take those, and do we have any more? Yep. We're missing a fucking tire though. Inventory, we got 2 that are balanced. Take. So what the fuck are we missing now? Oh, don't tell me it did the glitch. Do not tell me it did the fucking glitch. Well, there's no way to find out. Oh, we got 3 of them. For some reason it screwed up and fucked me over on 1 tire. So we're gonna put these on. I'm obviously gonna have to buy another tire. Wonder why it did that to me. Usually it works fine. So we can see we got our 20s on. They look like they tuck pretty good. We're gonna need the race tire again. In a 20. In a 275. And hopefully we don't have an identity crisis doing this again. I'm on our last one on. And then we can move this car over to the paint shop. Because I really want to see if they got liveries and shit for it. That makes it look cool. What the hell? Now it's telling me I got 2 that are unbalanced. So it did a glitch. Now I bought the tire. I'm going to have an extra rim and tire. Awesome. It's alright. All my cars out of ZFG come with a spare, full-size spare. I'm going to mount up that. Now we're going to take and move this car to the paint shop since the engine is out. Where the hell's move car at, you some bitch? Move car to paint shop. Excuse me, Supra. Ow! That door still hits me in the face. Alright, let's see. What do we have for liveries? Is there any? None. Okay, well we can do something here. Without the brake pedal. Let's see, do we want Pearl or Chameleon? See if we can get a... Yeah, the Chameleon doesn't do it. Let's try Pearl. So I'm going almost like a... come on. That looks pretty sick. See, it looks like a metallic. I don't know, I kind of like Pearl. Metallic's a little bit shinier though, so I think we'll go with metallic. Oh, I forgot you can change the camera. That looks kind of sick. Oh, she's gonna be a beast once that motor's in there. That is a mean looking Shelby now. Alright, so back to lifter A. They got those doors open out, otherwise I get whacked into... Oh, dude, that car looks freaking awesome now. Wow. Look at that. So now we'll take the rims back off. We're gonna gut all the suspension, replace that. Yeah, I was debating the wide body, but I don't know. I kind of like this, just the straight up Shelby. Dude, there's a lot of shit in here that's got to come out. So we will take this off, and obviously we've got a ton of shit to take care of. So, come on, brake caliper. Obviously, we're going to be doing performance hop-ups on the motor. Yank that out. Wheel hub comes out. Knuckle housing out. Rubber bushing. Get to our leaf spring bolts here. Absorber cap. Spring cap. Actual shock absorber. Our other U-bolt is going to come out, get our plate off, that way we can take our solid control arm off. Let's go to the fuel tank real quick. Oh look, there's no pump in it. Usually I cycle up there so I can get the pump out. So we'll get all the parts out of the way here. Rubber bushings out. These U-bolts out. No. Nah, man. You know how it rolls in chat. Anything goes. I was actually debating either doing, obviously, this game, or I was going to do some Truckers MP. But once I saw that I had the opportunity to work on, well, this being an S197, I took it and ran. Alright, so we got the rear end completely tore apart. Let's see if we can get up here to the front. Rip this out. And we can take out our wheel hubcap. We can take out our wheel bearing. Front wheel hub. Knuckle cover. Let's get the solid end links out. Our shock absorber out. Spin around, make sure we get our tie rods. Lower suspension arm, get that first. Then we can get this out of the way. Inner tie rod, get all these bushings too, that way it's not like, oh, we can't remove the subframe. Okay, so now spin around to this one, get our nice new minted torque thrusts. Come on, there you go. FS17 is freaking amazing, especially with the Platinum expansion. Me and Mike have a massive poplar operation going on the new map. Oh, look at this, connoisseur. Unlocking achievements that I probably should have unlocked a long time ago. Oh, we gotta get the shock absorber out. Steering knuckle, tie rod, steering rack. We got one more bushing in the way. Front cross member is out, so we have gutted our newly painted GT. Shall be that. And we're gonna try and fix some things. So I'm just gonna keep smashing the left mouse button to see how much of this I can actually repair back to 100. Alright, no more items to work with. What is good, what is bad? Well, that's bad, obviously. That's bad. Our gas tank is crap. I don't want the freaking barn finds. Jesus. Alright, fine. Get these damn barn finds the hell off my damn shiz. Oh my god, really? Your map is full of barns. That's actually another fun game. I like playing that myself. So that's junk, that's junk, that's junk, that's junk, junk. Anything that's not 100 is junk. It's super technical, but you can play it with a... no, don't sell that, you jerk. It's a super technical game, but it actually does teach you like the real fundamentalism. Fuck me. It teaches you the fundamentals of actually having a like startup process and everything on an actual locomotive, which is pretty freaking cool. So we're gonna start with our, I don't know how the hell we fixed it. Get our steering rack back in. Now is where we're gonna need to go to our shop and go to suspension. We're gonna need a dickload of rubber bushings. I'm just gonna get 10 to start off with. I know we're gonna need 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. We're gonna need 2 inner tie rods, 2 outer tie rods. Can't remember if that was yeah, it's a lower because the bottom has the, yeah, double wishbone. So we need to start getting some of this shit put together here. We actually were nice. So we're able to fix that. Okay, so now I need our rubber bushings to go into the crossmember. Oh, well, hold on. Inner tie rods, yes. Outer tie rod, yes. I was looking at Pure Farming 2018 and I want it, but not for PC. I will get it for console, seeing how I already have Farming Sim. But there is a game that's coming out that I really am looking forward to if it doesn't flop. Farming Dynasty, I think it's called. I'm actually really looking forward to that game because you actually have to do a lot of maintenance, which is freaking sweet. Hub bearing, center hub. We need a front sway bar. And I believe it's going to be probably on like B's. We'll put that in. Put our bushings in, and we won't be able to know until we get our shock absorbers, so we're going to have to go back here and build them. So build one, then we'll build another. So there's our second shock absorber going in. Yeah, that looks like it's pretty cool, but it's probably going to be rushed just like everything else. I mean, just look at this game, for example. Oh, wow, I was going to buy Unlink Bs. They're Unlink As. Good thing I didn't buy them yet. The tank mechanics simulator looks pretty cool. Holy crap, it's not coming out till August? Wow. That's kind of a long way away. Alright, so that should be all the suspension on there. We're going to get brakes going here. We need 2 vented, 2 pads. I'm not sure about the ABS pump. I'm just worried about getting this together. So we're able to save the caliper and the piston. But that's good. Put one of our rims back on and get the one wheel buttoned up. Make our way over here. That's gonna be freaking awesome. As long as it doesn't end up being like Train Mechanic Simulator was, because that honestly was a huge, huge disappointment. I had such high hopes for that game, and then when I started, man, when you look at it, it's not really that bad of a game. It's just the cameras are terrible. You can't see shit when you're trying to work on it. mean, which it's not really, doesn't affect you when you're doing the diesel locomotives or the steam ones. It's mainly the electric ones, because those ones, you really have to, if you're doing like fuses and stuff like that, it really makes it a pain in the ass to try and do things. Front axle cover, we got that. Power the front hub in. Come on, show it to me. Wheel bearing, wheel cap, ventilated rotor, good set of pads. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to look through our inventory here. Why is it itemizing all the stuff that I don't want? Alright, so we got a good piston. Another good piston. So we were able to save our pump, but not our ABS module. That's not all. Show me everything that's in here that's bad so I can just get rid of it. Alright, so there's that. We're gonna need a brake caliper. Alright, yep, we need a brake caliper, and we've got 2 pistons. I'm actually just gonna buy 3 of those because I know we need them. So this is gonna button up the front end because we can put the rim back on. Now we can shift our focus back here to the rear axle. We need a fuel tank. We'll drop that in. And since we're performance shopping, what, a pistol wrench? That's freaking badass. Tuning shop. The fuel filter, the performance fuel pump. That's all we're gonna get for right now. So performance fuel pumps in. We've got a spring cap, 1 spring cap. Okay. Of course, we have no rear springs. Of course, they're not gonna have. Oh, look, they do have a little bit of performance exhaust. Just regular ones, though. So we're gonna actually back to our main shop. And what the fuck are we doing? Suspension. I need another. And I'm gonna need springs. I need another spring cap and probably 2 shock absorber caps. So we'll go ahead and do that. Put this guy in here. Slap a new cap on. That's what it'd be. Alright, we were right there. So we're gonna go ahead and do our rear shocks too. Spin this around. Get right where we were working at last time. Do everything exactly the same on both sides. We were not able to save any of those, so we need rear axle knuckle housing C's. So right there. And I'm sure we're going to need a rear axle knuckle cover. That's in. Oh, we need wheel hub 3. And a solid drive axle. There's all that. We can put our solid control arm back in. We've got the bushings for those. Apparently I got just enough bushings. Alright, so we need 3 leaf springs, or 3 U-bolts. Another plate, and I need One of those. And then we're gonna need what? Laundry, I guess. I know I need to go down there later and rip the stove out because we're getting a new one tomorrow. Go over here to brakes, get us a couple discs. And I think we need one of those. I know we got the pads. What the fuck? I don't have pads. I only bought 2 sets. Alright, so we got our brake pads now. Assemble our calipers. And I can now bolt this wheel on. So we are almost done. We just got to go over here on this side and basically wrap up our suspension. Put our spring plate on and our U-bolts. Now we can move to the knuckle housing, the hub, and I gotta buy a solid rear drive axle. There's our solid rear drive axle. Bolt that baby in there. Now we can put our disc on, followed by the pads, the caliper, the wheel back on, and boom goes the dynamite. We have rebuilt the suspension on this car. Do need to do regular, what's the rear muffler D at? We need 2 of those. Might as well get them while we're back here. Oh, come on, focus on the, there we go, thank you. Rear muffler Ds are on, and as far as I know, that's all the exhaust until you get towards the front. So if we look at the back of this, it's starting to look a little bit like a Shelby. Even though those exhaust tips do stick out a little bit, it's not too bad. It actually fits pretty good. Just a little bit more lined up towards the outside. If they get centered, it would have been cooler, but I'm not gonna complain. Alright, we got a bunch of junk we gotta take off of this motor. And by junk, I mean junk. But on the bright side, we get to play around with performance parts. So we're going to start with our timing belts, get those off, steering pump off, take out our cam gears and our cam. That one doesn't have any spark plugs in it. There's those off. The other cam gear off. Get our camshafts out. Get everything there. Now if we can back up. No, stop it. Look away from the motor. Engine stand. Rotate the sucker upside down. Go back into the engine. Holy crap. This thing's missing pretty much all its pistons are all bad. Is there... Oh, yeah, they're on here. Forgot about taking off the pressure plate. Take off that. Take that off. Now we can take our crankshaft and our block. So now we're off that. We can go over here. See if we can repair anything here. Alright, what were we able to save off of that one? Spark plug's gone, water pump's good, idler roller bad, timing's bad, power steering pump bad, cams is, I don't care, the cams are going away, the heads are going away. Pistons and rings, those are going bye-bye. So we lost our block though. So we got a lot of shit we gotta buy here. We need to buy a new block. So we're going to start with a V8 block. And then I know we're going to need probably 3 of these. Looking for other obvious parts that I want to throw in, like rod caps. I need those. I need a V8 oil filter. We're gonna need a V8 oil pan. We're not doing those pistons. There's our rod caps. We're gonna need 8 of those. Let's see, timing belts. Need 2 of those. We saved our timing cover. Our water pump was good. So we're going to assemble the block first. Our crank is still good. And put in our bearing caps, which I was right, it only takes 3. We got our crank bolted down. Now we gotta buy some performance parts here. Engine. Nice. We're gonna need our V8 heads. We're gonna need probably ignition coils. 8 of those. We're gonna need our pistons. 8 pistons. Damn, dude. That's how it's cheap. 8 spark plugs. Shit. Throttle for the V8, yes. Power steering pump V8, yes. Glad to see they added that in. We're gonna need the alternator. The air filter, we're gonna need the camshaft. 4 of those. I'm not gonna do that quite yet though. I wanna make sure I don't fuck up and put the wrong things in. And like an idiot, I forgot to get the rings. Need 8 rings. So now pistons. Come on, highlight it. Got all 4 of these locked down. Funny, we have black performance pistons, and then we have, I guess we'll just call them chrome moly rod caps. Rings going in, rod caps going on. Grab our other, come on baby, piston. Yes, I'm sure that I want to put it on. Quite sure. We'll get that on too over there. And put on our performance power steering pump. Shiny chrome, shiny chrome. And our performance alternator. Why? Because Get our rod cap on. Drop our last performance piston in. Bolt down this last rod cap and get the oil pan on. Let's see if they've got it yet though. Do they have the performance clutch, flywheel, and all that good stuff? Yes, they do. Flywheel, pressure plate, clutch. And then we'll go back to the main shop, go inside a gearbox and get our clutch release bearing. So we're going to put a performance flywheel on, our performance clutch plate, our performance pressure plate. Well, everything's all nice and shiny, and you're never going to see it. And we've got our release bearing. So that's going to button up the bottom end of the motor. Flip the bitch over. We do have our heads here, so we're going to throw on a performance head. I'm blind, I can't see. Alright, I didn't buy those yet because I wasn't sure which ones, but it is the Performance V8 cams. So we got 4 performance cams to put in. Gotta buy 4 cam gears. So I don't make those. Did they make an intake for it? Let's find this. 4 cam gears, we got that. We're golden on that end. Go ahead and drop our performance plugs in. As we listen to this rip-off of Jimmy Eat World. We still on performance? No. Let's see if they have anything. Manifold V8. Yes, they do. So we can actually bolt on our performance manifold. Bolt that baby on. Put our V8 timing belt, 1 of 2 on. Go over to this side, mount our engine head. I know we have the performance filter. We'll start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. We'll do the manifold. Get our V8 camshaft in. Put our plugs in. And now we can actually dyno this damn thing. Let's see what kind of power this Shelby lays at the ground. We got that. We can put our timing cover back on. We were able to salvage the factory one. As well as the water pump. We need, what, 5 idler A's and 2 B's. Let's see, what do they have? Do they have intakes? Not yet. They don't have the intake I need yet. So that's okay, let's go back to the main shop. You know, we don't have head covers either. We'll do the head cover A, head cover B. Hopefully those are right. Five of those. There's 1 idler roller. We're able to establish our water pump. So now we need a crankshaft pulley and a water pump pulley. And we're gonna need our crankshaft pulley V8. Trying to get everything thrown together here so we can get it all put together. I know we're gonna need a belt tensioner too, and some serpentines. Let's go ahead and get all these on first. Idler roller B, idler roller A. We can actually put one of our belts on now. Serpentine belt B. Serpentine A for V8. Where are you? Right there. And then serpentine belt B for V8. And we're good with that. Put that on. Let's see what we got through here. Alright, so we got our belts routed. I have to get coil covers. Did I buy the intake? No, I did not. So we need to get our coil cover and our intake. There's our V8 manifold. And then we need coil cover. Two of those. Intake manifolds on. We'll worry about getting the fuel rails on after this, as we got to do this first. Ignition coils in. Our ignition coils, our coil cover. Our performance throttle is going to go on the back. Now we need 2 DI fuel rails. We got those. So now we got a ballsy motor thrown together here. We are going to just stand highlighted, take engine off, lower this baby down to the ground, pop the hood. Our freaking engine crane went all the way back over there again. Move to A. I'm going to install the engine that we just built. And move this one to lifter C. So there's our big badass motor that we put back in place. Now we gotta look at other parts we have to mount. We do have an ABS pump. We don't, however, have the module, or a brake servo, or a radiator, or a filter. But the one thing before I screw up and don't do it is over here and get our battery that's been charging. Run over here. Part mount. Batch. I'm in the engine bay. Damn it. the hell did I go to? Engine. Part mode, battery. Fully charged, new supercell battery. So, we need to go back to our regular. I don't have like performance radiators and stuff yet. That'd be cool. Cooling makes a big difference. Need radiator A, which means we're gonna probably need a fan housing of some sort with dual fans. Brakes, we're gonna need the booster and our module. There's a new master cylinder and brake booster. Now we're putting our module on. That's gonna take care of that part of it. Spin around here, get our air filter base. Back to this, air filter base, air filter cover, and then we're gonna need clip A. Got our new filter base, our new performance filter in, our cover on, and now we're just gonna clip it down. We've got our radiator too, so we can stick that in there. See what it needs. It needs the radiator fan housing, and then radiator housing fan. So it needs those two, so we'll combine that, this and this. We've got our cooling system in, the motor is in. That should be everything under the hood. So we can close that down now. Lift this baby back up. We gotta put our transmission. Drop our gearbox back in. We're gonna need a starter. Were we able to resurrect that drive shaft? That is the question. Yes, we were. So put the drive shaft in. And we have to do the interior too because it's missing seats. Need front exhaust V8C. Do they have that in performance? Of course they have it. B. Nope, they don't have it. So we're going to go back to regular store. Main shop exhaust, front exhaust pipe C. What else do we need? A starter. V8 starter. Our new exhaust pipes on. And I do believe, short of filling this full of oil, we have successfully reassembled what was a gigantic turd of a car into a Shelby. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this sucker up with oil, and then we're gonna take her to the dyno. Oh, we're not done yet. Alright, that's good. Let's pull the dipstick. Perfect. So now we've got to move this around. So we gotta do something with the interior. We're gonna move the car back to the first entrance here. We gotta do something with this interior. Doesn't have a steering wheel. Doesn't have a front left seat or a bench. Bench coming out in the front left seat. No, stop it. Look away. So now we're gonna go to interior shop. We just need a bench seat. They have just a regular bench. Nice to throw like a moon one in. Well, apparently they have whatever. So we gotta find some good looking seats for the car. I want leather. We got those. Fuck it, we gotta go down for steering wheels. Quit scrolling, you son of a bitch. Wanna find me some more? Let's see, what looks good for a Mustang? I've always been a huge fan of the Grant GT2 style. This will go with that. What'd you get? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, you scored. That bench is like fucked. That's a Spectre bench. Perfect. I can't get rid of it. Oh, apparently we have an extra end, so goodbye. So we need a Spectre bench. Holy crap, dude. Bench Spectre. Body interior, assemble mode, new bench going in. Look at that, we're getting this car that new car smell. It's got seats, it's got everything it needs. One thing we need to do though, we need to go get the interior detailing kit. What is that? Toolbox. Move equipment to lifter A. So we're gonna now use our interior detailing kit. And now we're gonna move the car to hopefully the dyno. This will be my first time running the dyno, so let's see. Oh, she's on there. She's ready to go. Is it like a computer I fuck with or something? Yep, dyno. Yes, I want to proceed with the dyno test. Let's see if she gets right now. .653 horsepower at 5,900 RPMs, 809 pounds of torque. Wow. Okay, so I'm guessing that you can't tune. Okay, so we got an 800 horse. Oh wait, what was it? Fuck it, we'll redo it again. Start that bitch up and do it again. What's cool, they got the animations down. So the stock motor would get 372 at 469. We brought it up to 653 and 809 foot-pounds. So we basically almost doubled our horsepower and almost doubled our torque. So I'm happy with that. Now comes the moment of truth. Why can I never get the global body condition? But look at the car value now. It's 103,060. I don't want to sell it yet. I gotta take a picture first. It's my Shelby. Alright, now we can sell this baby. Bye Mustang, you were an awesome build. So we just finished that car up. And I tried to shut myself in the door. Next car that we will work on will be the 240SX, but I want to go to a barn real quick, see if I could find something weird in a barn. Holy fuck. Sure, let's travel to a barn, see what we get in a barn find. We just need to restock our garage with another car. What is in the barn? The magical barn find. A fucking Supra. So yeah, Supra here. Oh, it's supercharged with a V8. What is it? A V8 Supra. Yeah, we're taking the Supra. Put that baby in the garage. And get the hell out of there. If I knew that... I would... Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Since that other Supra is pretty well... good. And it's not supercharged, it's that stupid little six-banger. Move this over to lifter A. We're just gonna sell off this Supra because it's, I mean, it's already still good. I mean, it's worth 79 grand. Sell that car off, and then we'll just go get another barn find if there's something cool. Let's go to this barn. Rolling the dice here. Did you do yours supercharged or was it turboed? Because if I'm gonna go balls out on this one. Huh, I see an RX-7 and another Supra and another Mustang. Is this a Spectre? Oh shit, we got the 2005 Ford Mustang Celine 302 Extreme. Supercharged car. Oh, hell to the yes. Buy car. That's going to the garage. And we're going to check out this Supra here, see what this one is. Oh, nope, it's the other one. Alright, cool. So we got that. We're going to return back. So now we've got the 302 Extreme Mustang. Awesome. So now I'm going to try and see what I can do with a supercharged Supra. We got our Mustang that has seen better days. Put that on the B. Super does it, a Super does. Man, that is a big honker of a motor. Alright, so we got another Mustang and we still have our 240SX, which is going to be the next car we work on. Probably followed by the Supra, and then we'll do the Mustang. But we're already over an hour in. I unfortunately have more adulting crap to do, so we're going to save the game. And we just built a badass Mustang with the Celine body kit, or not Celine, a Shelby body kit. This time we're going to be doing the Celine one next time around. A 302 Extreme. We've also got the 240SX that's going to get done, and then a V8 supercharged Supra. Yeah, I would definitely will be back on later. Just gotta go do some more stupid adulting things, which sucks, but I will return. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for you guys. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.